Okay, so this is just a very quick demo video to show you how to safely light a Bunsen burner. First thing you want to do is check that your gas hose is defective free. There's no breaks or ruptures in the tube, and then you connect it to the tap, making sure this is in the off position, which is when it's perpendicular to the hose, so you know no gas is coming through. So that's how we start. Next thing we want to do is make sure this little collar here is rotated so that it blocks off any openings in the shaft underneath. That's called the closed position. That's going to minimise how much oxygen gets in there. So we've got our closed tap, our pipe is defective free, we have our collar closed. We are now ready to light a match. We light the match first before we connect the gas or start letting the gas flow through the pipe into our Bunsen burner. So we light the match, always striking away from us and clear of anyone's face. I hold it above the Bunsen burner and let the gas, and then gently shake or blow my match and then put the match onto the heat mat. You can see here the flame is yellow and it is quite floppy and wobbly, and I can move my hand through that flame without hurting myself. If I did it very slowly it would burn me, but I can, if I move it through it feels warm, but it doesn't burn me at all. Now, this is called a safety flame. It's safe because we can see it, and it's safe because it's warm, well, still very hot, but not as hot as our active burning flame. We want to crank this up to a high temperature. We open up the oxygen and you can see there the flame goes blue and it starts making that noise, that cooking sound. And you can see actually quite nicely that inner cone, which is that inner blue, and at the very top of that inner blue cone is the peak temperature of that flame. So right in that spot there, see, my match instantly ignites, is a very, very hot spot, and there's an outer cone that you may not be able to see on the video, but that's there also, and that is still very hot. And then I can turn it back to a safety flame, and then I turn my gas off. And that is how to safely operate a Bunsen burner in the science lab. Okay, have fun. Bye.